Hi, it's Emma from Entropy Emma blog, and I'm here to do for you another house tour to see how I'm getting on with my renovation. It's been a little while since I put up a video, and the last one that I did, I was just moving my stuff in, so quite a lot of stuff is going to be changed since you last saw it. And if you think to yourself, Emma, your house is a bit of a mess, you would be correct. Because trying to renovate whilst you're living in a house is a mess all of the time. Come home from work and there's just always another mess to have to deal with, but that's all part of the job. So I'm going to start where I usually start, which is in the bedroom, so you can get an idea of what's changed. So, well, first of all, you'll see behind me, this is my new wood burner flue that, for logistical reasons, had to come up through the bedroom as there's no chimney stack. And I really quite like it. I like that it's a bit of a standout feature, and it keeps the room nice and warm as well. Let's have a look, see? So what else is going on in here? I've obviously got all of my stuff, which is just fab. Creature comforts and all of that. And I've built this bookcase here, which is where the cupboards used to come right across. And obviously the room, if you remember, was purple and it was really dark in here, and this whole area has just been opened up. See, there's my cupboards that I keep banging on about because I'm quite proud of them. You'll also notice, if I just come back round here, I still haven't done the skirting boards. And I think it was July when I moved in, and it was something that I still needed to do on the last day before they moved in. I didn't get time, and I haven't had time since, because I've obviously got to take all the stuff out of the room to be able to do it. And there's other things that are more important, which you'll see as I go around the house. So let's have a look in the room I tend to go in next, which is the spare room. So this is a little bit tidier than it was even just a week or two ago, because this was a storeroom for all of the furniture, a lot of which I'm going to be ending up getting rid of, because I had lots of furniture in my last house. I didn't really have a home. So I wanted to wait until I moved and then find what worked and what didn't, and what doesn't fit is just going to be sold. So yeah, essentially this is a bit of a catch-all room. My music space, my sewing space, my workspace, and it will be all of those things, but obviously it'll be a bit better set out and not have all of the additional superfluous furniture that's in here and in the basement. Again, haven't done those skirting boards. Oh well. Next. I think this is more where the progress is more evident, because those two rooms are pretty much the same as they are now. So this is my bathroom. As you can see, a significant amount of the tiling is done in here, although still a little bit of work to finish it off. And I don't even think the plastering was done in here the last time I showed you around, so plastering's done, decorating's done. Just about to install the shower. I've got my a cast iron bath being delivered. The one that I ordered before ended up being really bad quality, so I sent it back. So I'm getting a cast iron bath and having it painted in a Farrow and Ball Vardo, which is like a teal green, something that I wanted to complement the what colour do you call that? Mustard. So a little bit of progress in the bathroom, and actually really not much left to do before I can call it finished, so feeling really happy about that. As you can see, just got some furniture around the house, which is really nice to have. Let's go down here. And here is my wood burner. Very, very happy about my wood burner, and I've been using it quite a bit, and it's been really quite nice to have, especially now that it's getting closer to winter. It's actually been coming in useful. I lit it a few times in the summer because I liked it, and it was really hot. So it wasn't a good idea. Yeah, so this is probably the least developed of all the spaces downstairs. I'm going to have my plasterer come in and do this room very soon. And just about to do the bookcase that's going to go here, that every time I do a video I try and convince you that I'm just about to start it, whereas quite clearly I'm not. I'm just lying. Let's have a look through here. Now the kitchen is definitely a space that will be a lot further developed than the last time you saw it, because it wasn't even, not only was it not even plastered, like I hadn't even put any plasterboard up to fill the spaces, and this door here had still got the wall that I'd recently built. So obviously now I've not only ordered my kitchen, I've had it delivered, I've installed it, got my beautiful island here with my, can finally start using my chairs. And on the chairs, that's actually a good point. So on I bought these from Etsy from a company that does bespoke chairs, and I really like the quality of their goods. So I've gone back to them and asked them to make me a frame for a chair that I can have upstairs in my little library area with the bookcase. And I'm going to do the leather work myself and see if I can make the chair that I've seen online that can't be bought because it's a 1950s chair, but I really want it, so let's see how that goes. So really happy with this room. I've just installed my dishwasher and washing machine, which has just improved my life no end, because it's just silly, but it's creature comforts. It's so nice just to be able to put a load of washing in and not have to take it all down my mum's, you know. Next big thing that I'm going to end up doing in here is putting in the sink, because still I'm having to, you know, use the sink upstairs to actually be able to wash anything. So, okay, I think that's about it for in here. Yeah, still some work to do with regards to actually decorating this room, and still need to pick up a cooker and yeah, do the plumbing and where the sink's going to go, and some electrical work as well. But feeling really good with the progress in this space. Let's have a look downstairs. This is where it's going to get quite messy, but I did warn you, so if you're still watching now, you've been fair warned. So the last time you saw this, it would have been a completely empty space, and that's because it was being saved to store all of my belongings when they arrived from the movers. And essentially this is a sorting space where I've been working out what I want to keep and what I need to sell or donate. And although it looks a little bit cluttered, it's got probably about a third of the belongings in that it had when I moved in. So this looks like progress. And coming through to the messiest room of all, as I've told you before, this is kind of my unclean space, the space where I do all of the messy work and cutting wood and making it really dusty and doing my washing and all of those sorts of things. So no need to spend too much time in here. I don't think I'm even going to go outside because it's such a gross day that you can't convince me to go out there because it's horrible. But the garden I've made a fair bit of progress on in terms of levelling the ground and preparing it for grass seed, which will go in the spring. And just doing some general planting, and moved my woodshed, which would have been just there, up on a slabbed patio area that I've taken down. I've moved that into the corner so that I can use that space to have more grass, and I'm going to put my hammock there, and big visions for the garden, probably to be enjoyed a bit more next summer. But yeah, that's the tour. Obviously I've done loads, and I really liked watching the last video because it reminded me how much I've actually done. It's quite easy when doing this to think, oh, there's still so much to do, I feel like I'm making no progress. Really great just to keep up my motivation, and it's really nice to bring you along on that journey. Bye!